Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I'm now going to be reading chapter 22 from the book Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. Unlike a lot of the stories I read, which are short stories, this is one complete novel, so I really do recommend that you listen to the chapters in order. Each chapter is uploaded as a separate video, and I always make sure that I include the chapter number in the title of the video. So we'll continue now with chapter 22. She had her head down, her long hair falling over her face. I couldn't see her eyes. The piano music seemed to swirl around me, pulling me closer despite my fear. My legs were trembling, but I took a step closer, then another. She was all grey, shades of grey against the blackness of the night sky through the windows. Her head bobbed and swayed in rhythm with the music. The sleeves of her blouse billowed as her arms moved over the keys. I couldn't see her eyes. I couldn't see her face. Her long hair covered her, as if hiding her behind a curtain. The music soared, so sad, so incredibly sad. I took a step closer. I suddenly realized I had forgotten to breathe. I let my breath out in a loud whoosh. She stopped playing. Maybe the sound of my breathing alerted her that I was there. As she raised her head, I could see her pale eyes peering out at me through her hair. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I didn't make a sound. "The stories are true," she whispered. A dry whisper that seemed to come from far away. I wasn't sure I had heard her correctly. I tried to say something, but my voice caught in my throat. No sound came out at all. "The stories are true," she repeated. Her voice was only air, a hiss of air. I goggled at her. What stories?" I finally managed to choke out. "The stories about the school," she answered, her hair falling over her face. Then she started to raise her arms off the piano keys. "They're true," she moaned. "The stories are true." She held her arms up to me. Gaping at them in horror, I cried out, then started to gag. Her arms ended in stumps. She had no hands. And that is the end of chapter 22. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to be back soon to read chapter 23. If in the meantime you'd like to listen to any other stories, including the stories from the Goosebumps series, then please do have a look at the channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend your time with me here today, and I hope to see you again soon.